What's up, y'all? It's your girl Stephanie, and today I am going to be showing you the purple eye look that I have just been obsessed with lately. I've been wearing it over and over again, and it's so easy. And I'm also going to be trying out a few new products. So before we get into it, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe below. Come join the sisterhood. No matter your true pronoun or gender identity, come join the family. All right, let's get into it. We are popping it off with a primer. So here, I just got this. This is the brand new Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. This is supposed to be very hydrating, but like it says in the title, it's supposed to help your makeup grip to your face. So we shall see about that. It's a very interesting texture for a primer. Ooh, it's sticky. Okay, just gonna stick that on. I just did one pump. Usually with primers, I do one pump or less. It's definitely not like a silky consistency. It is kind of like a stickier consistency on the face. Very interesting. It's not sticky to the point where it feels like it's like pilling. So maybe it is going to make the makeup stick to the face really well. We shall see. I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, the original. I haven't used this in a really, really long time. That right on my eyes. Wait, is this a newer thing? I thought it was like a squeezy tube. Oh, okay, gotta make sure to put it on my eyebrows too. That's something that I always have to remember to do, is put the primer up to my brows. I'm gonna put a little bit more of this on my lips too. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This is just my favorite lip product. Ooh, a little bit much there. We got a new foundation to try out, y'all. This is the Dior Forever 24-hour wear high perfection skin caring foundation with sunscreen. This has SPF 35. I am in shade 2W0, or at least I hope I am. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put one pump behind my hand. You know, I don't like to put too much foundation on my face. I typically just try to do like one pump maybe. Let's do half of my face here. Ooh, I'm liking how this is looking over here. This is like a very thin layer. I don't know if you can really see difference. I think it just really evened out the skin tone, but I don't feel like, my skin is definitely shining through, and this is the matte formula. I'm kind of into this right now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. I'm really sorry about the change in light which decided to just happen. It's super overcast in LA right now, and then the sun keeps peeking through and then going back behind the clouds, so there might be a lot of light issues in this video, but at the same time, you know, you get to see my skin in different lights, I guess. What do y'all think? I think it looks really nice. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to concealer then. Here I have the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Light Capturing Self-Setting Concealer. This is in 21. They sent me a few shades. This is pretty much the only one that I felt like would work for me. The one, like the darker one after this was like way too dark. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit. Ooh, it looks like it's a thick one. Okay, I'm just gonna put a few dots then. I don't wanna go too crazy. So let's go ahead and just try to put concealer on that one side. Self-setting, I mean, I can appreciate that, but also I'm a very oily person, and I'm not sure if I wouldn't ever not bake. Blend this out. Okay, so conclusions with this one so far is that it is definitely not as thick as it appears upon first application. More watery than I thought it was gonna be, which is not a bad thing. It's blending nicely. It's not the most full coverage concealer ever, but also I, again, do not mind that, so. Nice. I have a couple little guys over here. Wow, that really worked out. Okay, I'm gonna bake now. I know it says self-setting, but I'm a very oily person, and I like to bake. So today we are going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in Banana. I'm kind of getting paler and paler as, you know, the winter comes along, and this color is starting to get a little bit dark for me, so I'm just careful with it. and I don't put it on for too long, because if it sinks too much into my skin, then it kind of shows up a little bit more. I think I need to grab a color that is lighter. There 100% is a lighter color than this one in this collection, because I do like the powder itself, but yeah, it can be a little bit dark for me. While that is doing its thing, I am gonna do my brows. Let me do my brows first. Let me do it and I'll be right back. Brows are on, bake is off. I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz and Brow Duo in Granite for my eyebrows. I wiped off the bake, and then I went ahead and just put on my Bobbi Brown. This is the Skin Weightless Powder Foundation in Warm Natural 4.5. So we're gonna move on now to a little bit more of face. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this bronzer here. This is by Il Makiage. This is the Mineral Baked Bronzer in Waka Waka. This color in itself is like a very warm brown, and I also really enjoy this color for the eyes. So I tend to like to try and find bronzers that will work for both my face and my eyes, so I can have like an all-in-one product. But I haven't used it for my face in a minute, so let's just try and put that on. Ooh! It is a pigmented product, that's for sure. Bronzer is all done. Il Makiage just makes great products. I love their eye products, their cheek products. It blends so nicely. So for blush, I actually have this palette here from Jouer. This is my very first Jouer product that I've ever had and ever tried. And it has these really beautiful blushes in here. And I have really been using these ones here. And I've used this one a couple times. Have not really been using these two. I feel like this orange, I don't know when I would ever use it, but I would definitely use it for my eyes. But today, I think for the eye look, I'm gonna go with this one up here. I'm grabbing it with a stippling brush here and just really lightly putting it onto the cheeks. This is my favorite brush to use for blush because I feel like it just distributes color really nice. And then what I do is I kind of like put it to the side and carve it out underneath a bit more. Do like the little pat and carve. So there we go, one side blushed up. I'll do that to the other side too. Okay, I'm just gonna jump into highlight now too. This is the Too Faced, oh, I love this one. The Canary Diamond Highlighter. This is the one that I've just been using so much. It goes with every single look. So I grabbed my Fenty brush here. Would you like it if I actually linked out all the brushes that I also use too? I don't know why I tend to not do that, but if you'd want me to do that, I will definitely go ahead and put that in the description, because I tend to use the same brushes over and over again. If I like it, I stick with it. And like this one, for example, it just fits perfectly in the face. And then I use this one by Real Techniques. It's this like triangular brush, and this is what I use underneath my brows. I hope this one is still for sale. I'll try and find it online. It's like a very unique kind of pointed brush. I feel like if you just grabbed a small, you know, they have like small concealer brushes that are like this. It's kind of a similar concept where it's like really packed up to the tip. And that's why I like it for just like this nice corner that you get. Like that, so you can kind of like go right up underneath the brows and get that. Usually I wait for highlighter till the very end, but yeah, just felt like doing it right at the beginning here. Okay, so now we're gonna jump right into this palette here. This is the It's My Pleasure palette by Colourpop. Colourpop is great. It's super affordable and the colors are really pigmented and really blendable and great. So for this look today, I'm using this color over here called Kitten Fish, and then I'll go in with Pretty Cruel underneath the lash line and highlight with this Middle Earth Shine. For it being such a light color, it is so opaque, I feel like. Usually colors like this, even if you try and pack it on, it just, your skin will shine through. It just doesn't show up, you know, on the skin. for some reason, this one just shows up. Maybe it's my skin tone and this particular color too. I can't really say anything about this color showing up on other skin tones, but for me, it shows up really, really well. Grabbing an eyeshadow brush. This one's by Il Makiage and packing the color on there. I feel like also in real life, it looks more vibrant than it does on camera, so hopefully it's showing up really well. But that's pretty much the top lid, and I'll go back in with my blending brush and just blend out those edges. Okay, I just dragged a bit of this one, Pretty Cruel, underneath the lash line. I really thinned it out. I just kind of like dipped in and then brushed some off on the back of my hand because it is, again, an opaque color. And I don't want it to be like too dark underneath my eye there. I just want it to look like that. There you go. So that's it in terms of this coverage. And then we got a real cute inner corner moment with this Earth Shine color, which is like this iridescent purpley brown. It's so pretty. So I'm just gonna grab this little pencil brush and stick it right there. Y'all see that? Maybe not. Actually, typically I would have used maybe like a smaller pencil brush so I can really get up in there, but it's okay. And that is it for the eye look. Once the mascara is on, it'll elevate the look a lot, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing over on this eye. All we got left now is mascara, and I'm gonna do a little brow gel, and then my lip, which is my like new favorite lip gloss right now, so you gotta see that. I'm gonna be trying out this YSL eyelash primer. This is a new one to me. I have never used it. I always use an eyelash primer before putting on mascara. This one is so cute. It's pink. Oh, okay, looking good so far. That is a sign of an actual good eyelash primer. If it really sticks, I can see it sticking to the lashes really well. All right, I have high hopes for this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use Better Than Sex because I just wanna see, how this is with mascara that I already really love. I can always see a significant difference when I do use a lash primer and when I don't. It just somehow helps the mascara stick to the lashes better, elongate it and separate it more. And I mean, Better Than Sex is already such an amazing mascara on its own, but with a primer, it is insane. That primer worked really well. I would say it's potentially on the same level as my Lancome one, which is my favorite one of all time. Definitely better than the Dior, which I still like, but it's not as good as Lancome. So I'm gonna keep trying it out and seeing if I really like it. I mean, but as you can see, lashes are looking great. It looks pretty much the same as it would have looked if I used my Lancome one. A good lash primer is hard to come by. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this other eye now. Damn, eyelashes are looking good. This primer is great. When I was doing this eyelash and I was looking at it really up close, I could see how much product was sticking to my lashes. It wasn't clumpy though. It was like separated and pulling down and really lengthening. Yeah, I'm stoked to use this one more. And then I went ahead and put on the Benefit Gimme Brow in 6, this eyebrow gel. I did record it, but I'm pretty sure it's all out of focus because I think it was focusing on my hand. I've tried out a lot of different eyebrow gels recently, and coming back to this one, it also makes me realize like this is a pretty OG eyebrow gel, but it is so good. It is, again, not clumpy. It really just kind of sticks to the hair as well, but not in a like chunky way and not like a hardening way. I feel like it just makes my hairs look very separated. So all we have left now is a lip product, which is this one right here. This is the Dior Lip Maximizer Hyaluronic Lip Plumper. This is in 012. This is really just like a My Lips but better, but glossier, a more plump kind of lip gloss. I believe this color is new to the collection. I've been using it nonstop for the last couple weeks, so we're just gonna toss this on. It's a very easy lip application. It is like a lip plumper but you know, I don't think it's like a major lip plumper. It has a little bit of a tingly feeling, but it's not about to like make your lips burn and actually like really blow up. But yeah, this is the completed look, y'all. This is the look that I've been wearing a ton. Whenever I wear it, I get a bunch of people asking me what I'm wearing. I get a lot of compliments on multiple parts of it. So if you're really looking for a fun palette to look into, I would say go for the It's My Pleasure. If you're looking for a really great, nice gloss to look into, this new one by Dior is awesome. I've been loving it. I can feel the mintiness starting now. I love that feeling so much. I'm surprised by how much I liked every product that I put on my face today. You know, like in terms of face products, I am very particular. Like I don't like a lot of foundations right off the bat. I can tell. This foundation is like my skin, but better. I don't like super thick foundations. This is not, if you're looking for a full coverage one, I mean, I don't know how buildable it is. Obviously, I didn't do layers. I only did one thin layer. So I can't really tell you how thick or how opaque this could get, but I like how I could see my skin through it. But it didn't look splotchy and weird. Sometimes with foundations like this that are a little bit thinner, but also matte, they tend to get drying and splotchy on the face even if you are oily. And I haven't felt that yet. Usually I can see that right off the bat. So yeah, I'm stoked. And then this concealer right here, I'm definitely gonna keep using this one. I thought it was a little bit too light for me. Like I thought it was just gonna be underneath my eyes, but it worked kind of all over as well. Again, not as thick as I thought it was gonna be. When you swatch it on the back of your hand, you're like, whoa, this thing is opaque. But it's actually a lot thinner, more watery than I thought. Maybe it is because I use a beauty blender, so maybe try it out with different tools if you want it to be a little bit thicker. But like I put a couple layers on and it did layer well. Just in general, I'm happy with the face, clearly happy with the eyes because it's something that I've used a lot, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked. There were actually some things that I really wanted to talk with y'all in this video, but the light was changing so much. It was like I was very much concentrating on that and then actually getting the makeup on my face, so I'll talk about a couple things here. I've been kind of trying to work out this series that I think I've kind of mentioned already. I really want to talk about sexual health and wellness and just trying to like help destigmatize talking about sex. And I have started to write out the first like few episodes, I guess. And I am trying to figure out like the working title for this. And for a while I thought I was just gonna call it Sexy Sista, but I feel like it can be taken kind of in a weird direction where I'm like trying to be sexy or something. If no one's ever seen my channel, they'd be like, what is this? So my friend Jonathan actually thought of the idea of just calling it Sex Stuff with Stephanie. And I thought that was pretty fun. I wanted to get your opinion on that, and if you have any other ideas for titles, that would be wonderful. I would like it to be something along those lines. I really want this series to be educational but also fun. So a title that encompasses those two things together but kind of explains what it is. Sex Stuff is kind of funny too, and I think it looks really good. But yeah, let me know if you like that or if you have any other ideas. This is a thing that I want to combine not only like personal experience, but I want to bring in experts. Like I would love to have actual like gynecologists come on. A few episode ideas that I've had. The very first one, I think I'm going to talk about my birth control experience, like my IUD experience. I've had the IUD now for 7 years, so I had it for 5 years, and then I got it taken out and then a new one put back in terms of like an expert coming on. I would love for someone just to physically show me how to check for lumps in my breasts, because you know, you go to the gynecologist or you go online and there's like these diagrams and they're like cartoons, and I'm literally like, what does this even mean? I have no idea. So I want somebody to actually show me, and it would be cool to do it on video. I discussed with Segundo where we talk about consent, but not only consent in private spaces, but consent in public spaces because he's a DJ, so he sees this like all the time. So yeah, we have some really cool video ideas coming up, and I'm really excited to share this series with y'all. I just gotta get a good title. Another thing that I really want to talk about is that a rare day is coming up on March 9th. It's coming up real fast. I'm so excited this year. I'm involved in the event itself. Some of you may know about it. It is an event for the Be Rare Foundation, which I'm on the board of, where we try and promote female entrepreneurs. And this year, not only are we having a bunch of really great speakers, I'm gonna be having a talk with the grant winner from last year. She won a $10,000 grant, Cassie Martinez, for Lady Lab, which is an app that she created. And then also what I personally have been working on is the vendor village. So afterwards, we're gonna have a big after party where we're gonna have a lot of really cool vendors. There's gonna be embroidery, there's gonna be piercers, a tattooer. I'm pretty sure we have like an aura reader person coming. So the after party is gonna be sick. So if you haven't gotten your ticket yet, I'll make sure to link it down below. If you are in the LA area, I think it's just gonna be not only an inspiring day, but a very educational day. We wanted this to not just be something where you listen to people like and be like, ooh, like just ideas. Like we wanted to have actual information that you could leave with that's very helpful. All right, y'all, I'm done talking and this guy is really testing me right now. But I hope y'all enjoy this video. I really love this look. If you try something out like this, please let me know because it's just so fun. I just realized that I just want to have a little bit more fun with my makeup lately. So yeah, that's it. I love y'all. If you haven't yet, please make sure to subscribe below and I will see you in the next video. Bye.